What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the EA FC career mode. It's episode number 59, returning today on the back of our first loss with Milan away against Napoli in the south of Italy. Only 3 wins in our first 6 games, and all of them coming at home, not a single win away from the San Siro to start off with. Today, going to try and get through as many games as possible, make it through to mid-December if I can, and try and complete most of our Europa League group as well. So loads to get through, let's just dive straight into it. First game, Empoli at the San Siro, able to stay 100% here in the league. Cox, nicely done there. And Xavi Simons gets away, and a great chance for a breakaway here. He's away from his man, he ain't going to get caught up. I see man at the far post, but Simons says, I'll take it myself and drill it in. He weren't going to get caught once he turned his man. Lovely breakaway from Milan. And at the moment, this is exactly how I saw the early stages of the season going. At home, we're lights out. We can beat anyone. But away from the San Siro, still searching for that first win. 1-0 up early. Xavi Simons, man. This guy is a wonder kid and then some. I'm in that early stage of sickness at the moment, by the way. You know when you have your first day of feeling a bit ropey. This is it today for me. So yeah, do bear with me if I'm not sounding great today, by the way, guys. I can already tell it's about to start. Got a massive ulcer on the left side of my mouth. Always got ulcers, and that's always a given for me as well when I'm about to get ill. As Pearson drills home at Empoli, find their leveller. Okay, alright, 1-1. And that lead is gone. Plenty of time though, plenty of time. But these are the games where if we can't win these, we've got no chance of winning the treble. As, oh my goodness, from a goal up to 2-1 down just like that. No, Mike. Make sure we're still level. Simons to Leao. Looking for Xavi. Oh, what a touch. Come across. Thank you. Oh, Xavi Simons. Saying no Ramos. No problem. What a first touch. Great bit of dribbling. And a great finish at the end as well. 2-1. 25 minutes to go. My defense has been quite poor to start the season off. We're going to have to tighten up here to make sure we see this out. And it drops behind for a corner. Still up by 1. But that second level is coming. Just cannot stop this geezer. It's 2-2. And it's Persson versus Simons. I just cannot defend. To start the season off with Milan. So tough. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh, this guy has just absolutely tore me apart, man. Absolutely tore me apart. First loss at the San Siro. And I knew coming here to Milan this was going to be a first season of struggle. And they want me to win a treble. No chance. Looking to bounce back here as we go in search of our first away day victory. Apoel in Cyprus, match day 2 of the Europa League group stage. I might get one chance for the break here. It's Ramos. Plays it back inside to Fazzini. Samuel. I'm looking at Goncalo, just couldn't squeeze it to him. But that's a good tackle that, and there's a last chance here in stoppage time. Samuel flicks on, and Pavega's shot blocked. And the rebound does find the back of the net. Just wanted it more. First shot blocked. Second shot finds the back of the net. Well, looking for that leveller. And again, I've not exactly played too well. Oh, I don't believe it. And the shot deflects off Hincapié and drops past Mike into the back of the net. Jockeyed, didn't give him an opening. And I knew if a shot was going to come in, it was going to be blocked due to the close proximity, and instead it wrong foots Mike and goes in. Typical. Apoel find their leveller, and it's 1-1 in Cyprus. Oh my goodness. I knew joining Milan was going to be a tough challenge for me, but this has not been a good start. There's been some flashes of brilliance and a few wins on the board, but this has been a tough start with Milan, man. Surely not. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going to lose it. 6th minute of stoppage time. One final chance for Apoel. And Nianzu, I've got no complaints there either. Tried to rod the ball with a stand tackle. And this is why I get asked in the comments a lot, why do you never put a tackle in? That's why. That's why you missed time by a fraction of a second. And you've given away a penalty. Back-to-back losses for Milan. The wait for a first away day win continues. I knew this would be a challenge, and this has been even more difficult than I thought. 2-1 Applewell win at the death. Following game, Venezia away, and after 3 straight losses in all competitions, the warning signs are starting to appear early. How do you say Docks is a fraud in Italian again? Oh my goodness, this is all going wrong. I can't believe this. It's 1-0, 10 minutes in. It is all going wrong, man. We had an alright start with Milan, but now it's really starting to get a bit worrying. I'll say it again. In what world should we be asked to win the treble in my first season of rebuilding, man? Ridiculous aims, and we're going to fall so far short. I might not even make it to the end of the season at this rate. This is just poor. Sacked in the morning in Italian. You're getting sacked in the morning in Italian. Oh my goodness. I don't want to learn Italian now. I don't want to hear what the fans are saying about me. Dear oh dear. It's just not working for me, man. It's just not working for me at all. 25 minutes in, and second goal's coming at this rate. There it is. Wonderful cross, wonderful touch, wonderful finish. And the Milan fans are already starting to think about leaving here in Venice. We're set for our 4th straight loss. Go on, mate, win that, win him. And Ugarte to Kone. And what a ball that is. Leao's got to finish. It's a glorious ball by Kone. And that is what he's capable of, man. Those sort of players, jack of all trades, but they can play these defence-splitting through balls as well as short, simple passes in that CM role. That is just a brilliant ball. And Leao finishes it off. Okay, back in this. Can we now complete an epic turnaround? Kone wins it back, and again, his full talents on full display. Ramos' pass blocked, but he'll get it back. Cox offloads. Kone! A 3-minute double from Milan from 2-0 down. Manu Kone leads the charge. It's 2-2. Venice have just capitulated, but really it's the Kone show out there, man. Manu Kone. Joel Cox. Simons! What a turnaround in Venice. The hosts sinking without a trace. Capitulating. Venezia 2-0 up to 3-2 down. What a turnaround from Milano, man. Simons spots Cox making a run. It's a little bit of an overhit ball forward though, but a poor pass there. Drops straight to Kone! Manu Kone! Flex on him, big man. He single-handedly completed this turnaround in my book. Even though the 3rd goal was Cox to Xavi Simons, it's been all about the number 7. Drills in his 3rd of the year. Oh, actually, to be fair, it might have been poor goalkeeping, but even so, what a comeback from Milan. Venezia not done yet, it seems. But they'll do well to get back in this one here. But they might, and they have. It's 4-3. Absolute thriller of a game in Venice, and maybe what seemed like a great comeback might be thrown away late on in a 7-goal thriller in Venice here. Wow, this has been a game to remember. Question is, can we hold on to the 3 points? And our first away day victory, Cox. Ugarte, man in the middle is Ramos. Oh, I just couldn't get it on target. It may not be a convincing win, but it is going to be... Oh! Our first victory away from the San Siro. Bizarre game. 2-0 down, then leading 4-2, and almost throwing away 2 points late on, but instead, we shall hold on. Big, much needed win, and our first away from home. Following game, let's get back on a good run of form here. Monza at home, who are off to a flyer this season in the top 4. Ugarte, Cox. Ramos, Cox. Oh, what a chance. He's broken the defence. He's through. Covering defender comes across, but Joel takes it round him and scores a beautiful goal. Joel Cox, the short king, with a wonderful bit of trickery there, with the covering defender coming across. beats him with a double step over and drills out. So look at this there, the covering defender at left back comes across, he waits, double step over around him, and then puts it into the far corner. That is a great bit of skill from Mr. Cox. Shot from range is easily beaten away by Mike, and then a free kick given after the shot was taken, and the follow through saw his man go down, and oh, you just knew that was going to happen, man. Gio Reyna from 27 or so yards. Man, oh man. I can't stand like free kicks or pens that are given like that. It's like it's so obvious that he's not trying to make the tackle. He's just come into him when trying to block a shot. It's I'm sorry, but that's so soft. So, and you can see that reaction is exactly how I feel. It's so soft. If a player falls in to a player on the defending team after they've taken the shot, like unless it's clearly a late coming together where he's flown in with force, it should never be a free kick, never be a penalty, never be a foul. It's just completely accidental where he's fallen into the man. I don't see how that's a foul. I don't know, maybe it's me, you know, like I feel as though, to be fair, I feel maybe that is just what it is. Like the game has changed so much since I was a kid, and the physicality of the game that I kind of grew up watching. And I want to be very clear when I say this. This isn't me saying it's worse or better now. It's neither. It's just different. There's Cox drills in the goal to restore the lead. It's neither. It's just different. Like, I don't like when old heads say, oh, the game was better in my day, yada, 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 yada. It's like, look, it's different, you know? It's not better or worse, it's just different. I think maybe that's just what it is, you know? Like, I've grown up in a different era to what it is now, and I haven't really adapted to the way that the game is now officiated. I mean, we're seeing with so much VAR controversy this weekend. That's just something, like, we need to get used to, you know? Whether it's better or worse, that's up for debate, but ultimately, it's new, it's different, and it ain't going to change. One last chance for Monza to level it. As the cross comes in, it's headed away. Cox has been brilliant all game long, ensures that will do it. And we'll hold on to the 3 points. I did see Fazzini went down, and that might well be a few weeks of him out on the sidelines there, but back-to-back wins for Milano, and Lord knows we needed it. Almost threw it away for a Gio Reyna screamer, but we'll take the big victory. Oh, come on, EA. Seriously, how many times? It's, you know, I said before, but like, you know, we'll take a look at the sliders here real briefly. Like, they're still all on default 50 for those that asked. That's both for user and CPU, but the only thing that's been modified are, of course, the injury frequency and severity. We get a very realistic rate of injuries, you know, for a European team like we are with Milan and we were with Luton too. But it's just the variety. There's just not enough, you know. We should be getting injuries like that. We should be having players go down for like, you know, a few weeks here and there. Lots of 5-day knocks that we often get as well. And then the occasional months-long injuries as well. But you've got to vary the injuries up, EA. I've seen about 8 broken toes since this save began. It's ludicrous. Right, before the trip to Poland, let's do our following month's worth of scouting and see if we've got anyone here that's going to make the cut. Yeah, I can tell I'm starting to get a little bit ill when I'm beginning to get like really, really frustrated with things that I already know are practically guaranteed to occur within a FIFA CM save. Just seeing this player here, Kleber Garcia, I am going to give him a scholarship. 48 of 66 overall, solid potential as well. And I could do with like a good academy goalkeeper in our youth team right now. Like I always like, I don't know if you guys are the same, but like when you've got youth academy, you kind of picture it as like a team. Do you know what I mean? So I need a goalkeeper, and I've got one. Possibly the new Dida, Kleber Garcia. Looks pretty solid all across the board as well. I like that. Yeah, it's like when you imagine like the under-18s games, you know, and how good your academy is against others, where they'd stack up in like an under-18s league table and so on. I really feel like EA need to add that in as well, you know, having a youth academy squad and not just a list of players that don't really play any games or anything like that, just to help aid development, you know. Anyway, following game, Poland, Legia Warsaw away. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh my goodness. 6 minutes in. Already a goal down. Right, okay. Okay. This is starting to get worrying, you know. Only just overcame Monza, had to come from behind by 2 goals to beat Venezia. This is starting to get a bit worrying now. Easy, easy. Oh, I don't believe it. Okay. It's 2. It's 2. I can't even blame this on beginning to start to feel a bit ill. Like, this is just poor. There's no other way of putting it. Literally no other way of putting it. This is just really, really poor. As Ugarte wins it back. Well, he came back from 2 goals down against Venezia. Why not here away in Poland as well? But we've got to get that goal back soon. One last chance for the break on Carlo Ramos to Leao. Absolutely rapid. Takes it inside. This needs to be a goal right before the break. And it is. A beautiful finish. And that's what we needed. Right back in it right before the break. Gives us something to cling on to heading into the second half. A glimmer of hope, if you will. But I need to get Goncalo some goal. I'm really struggling with Ramos, man. I'm really struggling with him. I mean, I gave him a contract extension this summer. I wanted to keep him as my number 9, but he's... I don't know. Like, yes, he's got me a few goals. He's got 3, I think, since the season began. But it's not enough, really. I need more. Goncalo. Got to play it inside. Oh, how on earth have I not finished that, man? It's an absolute sitter. You can call it a good save, but that's just a sitter, all things considered. When you peg it back like that, there should be no excuse for not finishing. And when you've got so much of the goal gaping, even if it is a good stretch by the keeper, you got to score that. It's a great touch by Samuel to get away. And that's a cracking finish. That's what I should have done. Top bins 2-2. Just call us early Drake because it's comeback season. Once again, I had to battle back from 2 goals down to claim a result. And whilst it wasn't a win, I guess we'll have to be satisfied with a point. Really erratic form, this. Following game, Sassuolo away, starting to get a bit nervy, not going to lie. Really poor run of form, just 2 wins in our last 6 games. Got to sort that out here. It's not like on this run we faced, like, you know, mega teams or whatever. Like, yes, okay, Napoli was the first one, which was really tough to be fair, as Mike makes a great save. I thought the flag should have gone up there, clearly not. But, you know, we've had Empoli at home, you know, Europa League games against Apoel and Legia Warsaw, no disrespect, we should be winning those games. That's what's the most worrying part about this. This actually hasn't been that difficult of a run. I just haven't been on it. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. It's going to be 1-0. 17 minutes in, 1-0 down, and again, we trail. Keep repeating myself saying this is the most difficult game of the franchise I've ever played, but for those that have, you know, wanted a challenge within FIFA for so long now, and they haven't really felt like they've had it, give EAFC 24 a go. It is a hard game to play, and an even harder game to be successful on and win regularly. It's difficult, man. Simons, Cox, oh, brilliant. But Leao has to force it back to him, and oh yeah! Bullet, absolute bullet. Top bins, 1-1. Tackle, mate, William. Oh, play advantage there, please, ref. Play advantage. Cox. Leao. Oh, great save there. Felt like I had to take that one early. With the covering defender coming across. Still tied at 1-1. Can we find a winner in the late stages as Nianzou heads wide? Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Oh. You know, we've got Palermo in the week. I'm just going to throw out a backup side for it. Got tired legs out there. We know that depth is our main issue. And right now, in the form we're in, I mean, I can't see us winning. 2 wins in 7 this is going to be. Another big loss. Oh my goodness gracious me. Mike's got stuck in a trance and it's free. I don't know if I'm going to see out the season here, man. We're in trouble. Yeah, with the fitness problems continuing to mount, I'm just going to throw out a backup side here on Wednesday night and see how we get on. Awful run for Milan. Can the bench boys deliver here at home to Palermo? Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Trailing again. Brilliant ball into the middle. And a fantastic finish under pressure with White coming out as well. Definitely no doubt about it. Whistles, boos, ringing around the San Siro. They tip me as the man to save and restore Milan. At the moment, I couldn't save a penny in an ISA. This is just terrible. Mike, quick kick out to Traore. Controls it brilliantly on the chest. That's an amazing bit of technique, that. But he's all alone here. Not a single red and black shirt in the middle until now. As he takes it all himself. Oh, what a goal! Traore with major effort. I'll do it myself vibes. Mike kicks it long. He'll claim the second goalkeeper assist to the save. And Traore from the halfway line goes all the way to the corner, then steps inside and just levels it in after the step over. Effort, I'll do it myself. Oh, ball inside. Finished, flag stayed down, he was on. And once again, we're behind. Constantly behind, man. Seemingly always trailing games. Lombardi, Ali. Can we rescue a point of the death? The Moroccan taking his time and bailing us out. 92nd minute. And the young Moroccan teenager gives us a point. Wow. And directly after the game, I did not expect this. Bid from Real Madrid for Reinders in the final year of his contract. Don't get me wrong, he's a decent squad player, but I mean, I wasn't even sure I was going to give him a new contract. So that's what you call a bailout right there. And another one from Dortmund as well. So yeah, I'll accept that too. He must have asked for a transfer. I just must not have seen it in the player conversations, because again, he's in the final year of his contract. So sometimes a player will just say, look, I want to leave, and yeah, there we go, submit a transfer request. Didn't even notice it. He's only played a handful of games, so yeah, totally fine with that. We're looking for the future, not for those players that are in their early 30s. Right, let's do 3 more games and then we'll end it there, closing out November. Next up, Juve away in Turin. Massive game here. This season, I think I would just take finishing top 4 as opposed to being in a full-blown title race. But at the moment, even that is looking like it's going to be a very difficult task. 4 minutes in, familiar feeling. Goal down. It's been a tough start. I mean, exactly what I was expecting, but we're just completely second best out there in every single game. Brandon through the gap, and Xavi Simons over the top for Goncalo to chase. Should win that first. Needs a couple of teammates though. He's got one in Joel. There's Leao. Really nicely worked. Wonderful move, but as per usual, I can't finish it off. Half an hour to go. Still down by 1. It is not looking good out there. Oh, brilliant save. Oh, brilliant ball. Game. Mini spell of pressure where we're on top. And if you don't take those chances at this level, you'll get punished. 2-0 Juve. Game done. Docks already looking like he's the first man to get sacked this season. And actually, I think we will leave it there. About a third of the way through the season, and it is not looking good for AC Milan. Just 2 wins in 9 and none in our last 4. Not every story has a happy ending, and this might well just be another version of those. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode of the EA FC Career Mode very soon.